Welcome back to the Whiskey Couch. It is the place where whiskey and food come together in adventurous harmony. My name is Gustav and we are busy here at the Whiskey Couch with a second bracket, mini bracket on 18-year-old whiskies. And in this bracket I have got the Jameson 18, the Chivas 18 and the Glenmorangie 18, and I'm starting this bracket with the Jameson. Jameson Irish triple distilled whiskey. This is the 18-year-old limited reserve. It is distilled at the Middleton distillery. It is bottled at 43%. Over there it's not very clear, it's quite dark printed. 43%, and what a magnificent Irish blend. This is what the Middleton distillery looks like. That is the old Middleton distillery and the new Middleton distillery in County Cork in Ireland. That is where our son lives with his wife. They stay in Northern Ireland and we're going to visit them in 3 weeks' time. That is now from the recording of this video. By the time that we put this on YouTube, we will probably already be there. Anyway, Middleton Distillery, owned by Irish Distillers, part of the Pernod Ricard group, and according to statistics, one bottle of Jameson, not the 18, but the entire range, one of the range of Jameson whiskey is sold, 2 bottles are sold every second of the day. So that is quite an achievement, Jameson whiskey. This is a 18-year-old, matured mainly in sherry casks, but also in ex-Bourbon casks, then brought together and married together for 3 years in ex-Bourbon casks, bottled at 43%. Looking at the color, we have got a deep golden color here. I couldn't pick up whether this is natural color, so probably some coloring in here. Nevertheless, there we go. It's a beautiful color. You can see probably some legs forming there on the glass. Jameson 18. We just completed the previous bracket with 4 magnificent 18-year-old. Single malts. Were they all single malts? Bunnahabhain and Highland Park, Springbank and Deanston, all of them single malts in the previous bracket. Beautiful nose, sweet corn, immediately sweet corn, sweet grain. On the nose, more grain than malt. Toffee, sherry, and lightly spiced honey. That's what I'm getting on the nose. On the palate, slange. More sherry influence than the ex-Bourbon influence, but even on the palate as on the nose, more of a grain character than a malt character. So on the palate I'm getting corn grain sweetness. I'm getting that same spiced honey that I got on the nose. I'm also getting on the palate some caramelized fruit. It's smooth, it is sweet, yet complex layers developing. The finish as I'm sitting here is like a medium long finish with wood spices, some toffee and some dark chocolate, I would say. Toffee. A little bit of barley shining through at the moment. Getting like a hint of solvent. Typical for me personally, typical of the bourbons that I have tasted so far. The wood spice is there, some nuts and some vanilla. But let me add a few drops of water to 43% Jameson Limited Reserve. There's the gift box right there. And let's see what a few drops of water will do to this. In South Africa at the moment, still very, very hot heat wave conditions, 34, 35 degrees. And I cannot keep the aircon on because it's humming in the background. So during the filming, I have to switch it off. And I can just feel the heat here in the whiskey couch tasting room. Caramelized fruit, warm toffee and cherry sauce on the nose. Smooth, very smooth. Triple distilled, smooth. Grain corn sweetness with that spiced honey. Like just shining through. My summary for the Jameson 18-year-old. My summary would be smooth, complex. I'd say smooth, complex with the corn grain sweetness and the spiced honey. That would be my summary for this Jameson. Triple distilled. Says it right there on the label. Triple distilled. Food pairing. A food snack. So I was thinking, seeing that I'm getting a strong element of corn, sweet corn syrup sweetness, I'm going to go with a corn and apple fritter with pancetta, crispy pancetta, and also drizzled with maple syrup. So you can see the pancetta cubes. There's a little cube there. This is what the fritter looks like. I got these at the local store. And I'm going to see if I can grab a bit of the crispy pancetta with the corn fritter. So that is what it looks like. And I have got a feeling the maple syrup will be the bridge. And then the corn, I think, is going to connect with that corn sweetness. And the salty pancetta will bring a bit of balance. And it might even connect with the spiciness, the spicy honey that I'm getting in the flavor profile of this whiskey. So here we go. Wonderful. Slightly salty pancetta, sweet maple syrup, out comes the sweetness of the whiskey. The spiciness is toned down a little. And it's just inviting you. So for me personally, enhancing the overall whiskey tasting experience, so much so that I'm mouth-watering and I just want to grab another bite to experiment and taste it again. A successful whiskey and food snack pairing. Jameson 18-year-old with sweet corn and apple fritters, crispy pancetta and maple syrup drizzled all over. What a fantastic pairing. And this is the first in this bracket. The next one coming up soon will be the Shiraz Regal. This is the gift tube and I've got the bottle right there. That'll be the next video and I hope to see you in the next video. If you enjoyed this, please click the like button, subscribe to our channel, invite your friends, and I'll see you in the next video. Sláinte.